and goes back in there and does her business. My favorite food of the trip. This guy's gonna try to like roofie you. Oh my God. What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am honestly not sure what the hell I've done today. I had an idea. I feel like there were maybe one too many elements. I tried to add all of them, but not in the amounts that I had originally planned. Either way, I'm excited to see how all of this goes together. So we have turmeric couscous, my lemon basil vinaigrette, this time without brown butter. Last time I made with brown butter, used half brown butter and half olive oil. This time I just used all olive oil. I also made a roasted shrimp with harissa and honey. I've got some beautiful strawberries, some cherry tomatoes, avocado, some more fresh basil, goat cheese. I did an oven roasted, I tried to like char corn on the cob, and then I cut some of it off the cob. It didn't look as great as I wanted it to, so I didn't add that much of it. And I've got some fresh arugula in here. There's, yes, a lot of things. I'm going to kill this fly. I'm going to kill you. Did I get it? Anyways, I told Shane that I wanted to be done cooking by 6 so that I would definitely be done eating by the time he got home around 7, and it's 7:01. I'm nothing if not consistent. All right, guys, got my fork and love you fork. I figure I needed a fork for this. We'll see how it goes. Got a glass of rosé that's been in my fridge way too long, but I'm still gonna drink it. All right, let's do this. I recently went to a friend's birthday, Melissa, and she had made an Israeli couscous salad with mushrooms, truffle, and arugula. Truffle oil and arugula, not fresh truffles. And it was the first time I had ever had Israeli couscous. I don't really love regular couscous, the tiny ones. Not a huge fan. But this, I'm like full on obsessed with. This is like my round counterpart to orzo, which I'm also newly obsessed with. I just absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. Let's friggin' do this. I mean, I think it all goes together. I think. I love the strawberries and the tomatoes. They're both in season right now, so they're both like super duper sweet. I was like snacking on them while I was cutting everything up. I'm gonna like a piece of avocado in here. And he's home. The shrimp are really good too. I was worried it was gonna be too spicy with the harissa, but not really, not that much anyways. I like took a little taste of the harissa on the side and I'm like kind of choked a little bit. But adding the honey makes such a huge difference, and it was really just like a light coating on the shrimp. There's also honey in the lemon basil vinaigrette, so I feel like they're kind of like tied in that way. The ultimate summer salad. It's friggin' gorgeous. Want to come look at my really pretty salad?
Not pretty, but
there's so many things about this that goes so well together. Obviously, tomatoes and basil, strawberries and basil goes so well together. Goat cheese and strawberries go so well together. Avocado and strawberry, the whole thing. And really, I know I said it before, but these strawberries, they add just like this whole other level of sweetness, but they're not super duper sweet. Berries in general, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, are very low in sugar, very low sugar fruit. So they have like a really nice tartness and acidity that balances out that like bit of sweetness. So they go savory really easily. Also, I'm sure you guys have noticed I have like no voice right now. I just returned from the Hamptons this past weekend, which was so fun. The way we did it was just friggin' perfect. The place we stayed at was in Southampton, and honestly, it was just like the most reasonably priced place I could find. Everywhere else was like astronomical or a complete dump. This place was in Southampton. The owner of the hotel, which was more like cottages, not like what you would think of when you think of a hotel. The check-in process, I about died. We walk in, I walk in, I got my mask on, it says like masks and everything, and there's a little sign that says call here to check in. And so I start to call the number and I hear the phone ring like in what appears to be a bathroom next to me. And I'm like, the door opens to the bathroom and this woman inside is like, are you calling me? And I'm like, yeah, the sign says to call when you want to check in. She's like, well, you're gonna have to give me a minute. She closes the door and goes back in there and does her business. And I'm like, dude, just take your time in there. You don't need to open midstream to let me know that you need a minute. Obviously you do. Oh my gosh. So that was probably the most entertaining part of like the hotel portion, other than the shower was a little It went from like really hot to really cold without like touching it at all. So you had to be like at any point in time ready to sort of dip, dive, and dodge out of the way. So the first full day we were there, we went on a winery tour. There are 3 wineries in the South Fork of that area, like the Hamptons area, whatever. There's a ton in the North Fork, but we weren't going there. We're just staying in the South Fork. So we hired a driver whose name is Pascal. He is absolutely incredible. He's from Paris. He ended up being our driver for the whole day. Actually, he picked us up from the airport too, brought us there. He had us all day on Friday for the wineries, and then all day on Saturday he took us to Montauk and back. He was like a tour guide. He picked things up for us while we were at like different wineries. Oh my gosh, he like knew people. We had a reservation at this restaurant on Friday night. He like knew the owner, got us in a little early. Oh my gosh, it was freaking amazing. We absolutely loved him. I'm going to put his Thumbtack. I found him on Thumbtack, by the way. I don't know if you guys know what Thumbtack is, but so good. It's an app where you can contract people to do a variety of different things. And so I looked on there for a driver, found him. Oh my gosh, I'll definitely leave a link in the description of the video so that if you guys are going to be in the Hamptons, New York City, he's like your guy. Tell him Lindsay sent you. He absolutely loved us. I'm pretty sure. So we did the 3 wineries on Friday. We really paced ourselves too. We were not like sloppy. We weren't even like drunk really. We were like really responsible, drinking lots of water throughout the day. And at the end of the day, even though we had stopped for food pretty much in between everything we did, like we stopped and got bagels at this place, Goldberg's, then we went to the first winery, then we went to a place that Ina Garden recommended, Loaves and Fishes. That might have been like my favorite food of the trip. A crab cake, amazing, with fresh basil in it. Their lobster salad was my favorite lobster of the trip. So anyways, we got food from Loaves and Fishes, then we went to the next winery. And then after that winery, we went to Sag Harbor and I had a lobster roll there. We got drinks at this other place. And then we went to Wolfer, which is like the best winery out of all of them. It's just a magical experience. They sat us in between the vines, which was just perfect. We got a charcuterie board, a cheese board, a couple bottles of sparkling rosé after our rosé tasting. I mean, talk about a perfect summer evening. How many times have I dropped this strawberry though? How many? So while we're at Wolfer, everyone's like, so what are we doing for dinner? And I am just like in complete shock. Oh, and he had picked us up Deveined bakery cookies too while we were at the winery before, or at the first winery or something. So we were like also eating cookies. And so we were like, oh, let's make a reservation for dinner. Pascal had recommended this place, Harissa, which was like Greek Mediterranean food. They had a 10:45 p.m. reservation. And so one of the girls in our group, she just is like, okay, well, I'll just make the reservation. After that, we were like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be really late. I don't even know if Pascal is like interested in having us this late. So we go to maybe cancel the reservation and it's like, oh, you will be charged blah blah amount per person if you cancel. It wasn't so much that we couldn't be like, oh, okay, well, we'll just cancel and eat someplace else or eat early or whatever. We decide to keep the reservation. So lo and behold, we get there. Pascal knows the owner, gets us in a little early. And Questlove, who, if you don't know, is the drummer for The Roots. He's on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. He was DJing there that night. We got sat outside, like not right in front of him, but like kind of next to that area. I'm telling you, I have never been able to sit and watch a DJ perform like in my life. You know how expensive that usually is? Needless to say, it was a freaking awesome night. Other than these like really, really hardcore creepy guys. Like, where are their parents? Because I need a word with them. Creepy. I just got some of the corn. I didn't add all in here because I just didn't feel like tossing the salad again. Y'all know about creepy guys. If you're dancing on the dance floor, some guy and his friend just try to like pretend like they've just like danced into your little inner circle. Like, you're not slick, sorry, we're not interested. You know, at first you just try to like dance away from the situation. Turn around, grab your friend, here we go, let's go dance 5 feet over. I didn't even realize at first too, like I was trying to get by and then I felt somebody behind me and I thought they had accidentally bumped into me. I looked behind and it was this creepy guy and I was like, oh yeah, you know, you can get by now. I look back and he's like still there. So this was like his way of trying to like infiltrate us. And then he just wouldn't go away. I am telling you, I'm very direct. I looked at him straight in the face and I was like, we are not interested in you. Please leave us alone. We don't want to dance with you. We don't want to hang out with you. We're not interested. Please leave. I mean, I don't know how you could misconstrue that message, but lo and behold, you can. I just don't know how. So he kept trying a couple more times. And we were like, all right, we really need to leave because this is really starting to worry me. Like, everybody to like make sure you watching your drinks. Don't look away with an open drink. This guy's gonna try to like roofie you. We call Ubers because it definitely was past Pascal's reasonable time to be there at that point. It was like 1 in the morning. So we call an Uber and these guys start following us out of the restaurant. They are behind us while we are walking to the front of the restaurant. So I grab my friend and I am like, I am not walking out the front door of this restaurant with these guys behind us. It's not happening. So we stand by the bar inside. These guys pretended to go out with another group. I thought, oh, maybe they're with that group. Nope, he was not, or they were not with that group. The other group left and they were just like, do. Oh, now we've been found out. They literally come back inside up to me and they're like, oh, I know. You don't want to talk to us. You don't want to talk to us, but you want to come? Oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, I feel like I almost started like malfunctioning. Like the fembots when they malfunction and they just, you know what I mean? And exploded. This is how I felt while this was happening. And I'm like, I am so worried that they're gonna get in their car or an Uber and have them follow us back to our hotel. So we got in our Uber and I was like, you know, let's go. We got on the road. I am watching them through the rear view. We snapped like their license plate that for the car that they were in. I was like a friggin' hawk. And that night when we got back to the room, I was still paranoid because like how completely insane is that? No means no, friend. Oh my gosh. I almost, I said, if he came anywhere near our hotel, I was just gonna rip his balls straight off and smack him in the face with them. No reservations, self-defense. You've been warned, gentlemen. You can't be too careful. They might not be an axe murderer, but they could very well sexually assault or rape you. This is not a game. Like, get away from me. Ooh, it just made me so mad. I want to find them and like teach them a lesson. It was so bad. So bad. And I wish I had a photo of them. Maybe I could find one. On their Instagram page, the restaurant. Maybe they like posted their creepy selves there and tagged the restaurant. Hmm? Anyways, there was obviously a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, a lot of talking loudly because we were in places with loud music. So my voice is gone. Yeah, I'm working on getting it back. I guess shouting about this creepy guy isn't gonna help. So next time I make this, I might try to incorporate something else. Something crunchy would be really awesome. Maybe just like a seasoned breadcrumb, maybe like toasted pine nuts or something. I really did love every aspect of this salad though, everything. I think it's maybe just a matter of having a bigger bowl. Literally, I just didn't have, actually I did have a bigger bowl, but it was too tall. I could have just not put all of everything in here, but just get a little excited, guys, a little excited. Ooh. Also, I got these really cute pants from Anthropologie. They're so comfy. I'm 5'3", and they don't need to be hemmed, which never happens for me. All right, guys, I have kept you here long enough. I'm feeling pretty good right now anyways, so I'm gonna stop. But thank you so much for joining today. I hope that you enjoyed my story about the Hamptons. I friggin' love the Hamptons. Wolfer, Pascal, top 2 things you need in your life when you go to the Hamptons. Seriously, having a driver in the Hamptons, crucial. Unless you have somebody in your group that's just not drinking. Ubers are way too unpredictable and expensive to get around. Like, you will waste so much time. And we had a group of 6 and an Uber XL only fits 5. So that was like another reason why we had to get a driver, but highly recommend, like highly recommend. Comment below, have you been to the Hamptons before? Let me know in the comments. Comment below what you thought about this pasta salad with like the best tiny little couscous pearls ever. Israeli couscous, my new obsession, along with orzo. I'm telling you what, guys, those 2 things, just like want to put them on rotation in the summertime and the springtime. Oh, summer's gonna be over so soon. Comment below other summer things you want to see me make. I know it's going to be ending soon, but I can squeeze several more in. I'm going to, and I'm very excited about one next week that I'm going to do involving mint. Can't breathe out my nose, mint. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much again for joining today, and I'll see you guys next time.